one final question. Can we talk about like being authentic and like not trying to be what people want you to be? How do you overcome those expectations?
What do you mean?
Like if people are expecting you as a Christian male to be XYZ or as a black male to be XYZ, how do you overcome those expectations? Because I feel like for a lot of people, those things are crippling, right? Like they can't be authentic, not because they haven't grown to accept who they are, but they're worried about how people are going to accept them being them. It's almost like if you watch certain stuff, like if you were an anime kid growing up, you kept that to yourself.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like you weren't proud of that.
Everybody loves anime now.
Yeah, everybody loves anime now. If
Which
you was
is crazy.
if you were black growing up and you watched anime, we was gonna roast you, fam.
Yeah.
That's what I call you.
There
Goku.
was one. It was Dragon Ball Z, and that was it.
Let's clear the air because for at least for my experience in high school, the only anime kids that got made fun of were the ones that ran like Naruto on Chicken Beach. Those were the only ones, or the ones that sat at the table and like really played Yu-Gi-Oh and like dramatized.
Like by high school it changed, but like middle school, elementary school, like
boy.
I feel like
like. But all that aside, like how do you navigate, overcome those expectations? Because you can't be authentically you while also trying to please everybody else. You can't have both.
I don't know, because for me, I wasn't like big on people's opinions anyway, but like there was a few people who I would hold their opinion dear. But it got to a certain
Was I
point.
one of those people?
Hell no. It got to a point. It got to a point where I kind of just broke out of it. Like I realized a lot of people's opinions are wrong anyway, so why care? Like I've heard all sorts of opinions from people who don't even know me, and I'm just like, how did you even get there? Like, so it's just a matter of realizing certain things and just coming to like your own self and just y'all are dumb. Like, you know?
well, but then just a little pushback. Then the question becomes: is it only true if you agree with it?
No, I feel like.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
So all right. So for example, I don't know if I've ever talked to y'all about anything people have said about me and stuff, but for the most part, we all make fun of each other about certain things and whether we know it's true or not. But like, I would personally, if it was really bothering me, I would hit y'all like, hey, do y'all think, I think I've done it before, like where I'm like, oh, do y'all think such and such about me is a problem? And then I'll take y'all feedback and I move from there. Because then once I get the opinion of people who I know, like know me and they have that kind of like, that viewpoint, then I'll know how to operate. Like, so if someone came to me and said something and I'm taking it sideways, I'll come and see. Because they may be seeing something I'm not. So I'll come and get like a second and third opinion from people who I hold valid type, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I move from there.
How do you break out of that? I'm gonna tell you how. One example. I remember this person that my mom really, she used to be a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier, and I remember people at church were like one guy specifically was just like, yo, you're just big. And like, you know how Jamaican people do, like they're like, whoa, you're really, really hefty and strong. And bro, you know how Jamaican people are. You're right. So I remember like her like sitting down and like going to the gym, bro. I'm talking about like 3-4 times a week. She in the gym, bro. I'm talking about grinding. Like I've gone to gym sessions and I'm like, whew, I wouldn't even do that, right? Like, she don't like running. She out there running. I said, okay, all right, you got it. Bro, I'm talking about a solid 6 months in the gym consistently. Lost a ton of weight. The same person came back to her and was like, wow, you're skinny, you're scrawny, you're this, you're that. And I was just like, and and I remember my mom saying like, bro, like,
Can't please everybody.
you can't please people.
That's facts.
You can't please people. People will always have something to say, whether it be good, whether it be bad. You could be big. Oh, you're too fat. Oh, you're skinny. Oh, you need to eat. You're like people always, and it's always like something like dumb or unrealistic, right? Like some unrealistic expectation that they have on you that you didn't even ask them for. Like my mom didn't ask him, "Hey, do you think I'm big?" Like, "Oh, does this dress make me look fat on this Sunday?" No, she never said that. But he offered his opinion. My mom was like, took and then changed it about herself. So much so that the man came back and was like, "Don't lose no more weight." Like what? Instead of saying, "Hey, good job," right? You came back and said, "Don't eat more now."
Whatever you did, stop
it, right? Like, and it just got to a point where I was just like, and seeing stuff like that happen over and over and over and over again. It got to the point where I was just like, I'm gonna find the truth, and I'm gonna find what's true to me, and I'm gonna stick to that because people will always have some. If you base your life on what people say, you will be forever unhappy.
Never find peace, man. Just tell them peace.
Right? Tell them peace
Right?
because I need my peace.
Amen.
That's facts.
Mm-hmm.